good morning, everybody. I'm sorry I'm late. I was having some internet problems, of course. That's the story when I'm on the road. And yes, I did actually get out of Colorado yesterday. And good morning, Sally. Good morning, Suzanne. Yes, I am in Kansas. And I think I'm going to click my heels 3 times and see where it takes me, right? Um, yeah, I know the internet on the road is, it's sometimes tricky to get it to work and get it to work properly, but here I am, very, very late, but I did want to come in and just say hello to everybody and just do a check-in and see how y'all are doing and let you know that I'm okay. Yeah, right. That's my new name, I think, at least for this part of the trip. I'll be Dorothy. And yeah, just back on the road again. And it's been good. I needed the road yesterday. I needed road therapy. And that's what I got, although it was very long and exhausting. Um, and I'm still a little out of it, I think, this morning. But I'm here. I'm here for you, whoever needs me. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, Tammy Fisk. So good to see you all here. So I need the heart brain this morning. I don't know about any of you, but that is definitely something that I have to have in my life. It's my way of doing a reset, of just hitting that reset button. My house finally landed. Right. So yeah, so I'm still spinning a little bit from the road. So let's just get the heart and the brain to talk and connect, heart-brain coherence by touching your heart, slowing down the breathing, and then adding in the love. And there's our Erica. Good morning. So let's just do this. Let's do the breathing for another minute and just calm everything down. Calm any fears, calm any tiredness, any thoughts about your day. And let's just go into peace. I am enough. I am worthy. I am healthy. I am happy. I am grateful for a new day that has arrived. And I am peace. What's your I am story this morning? I'd love to hear them. And we have our Marietta. Marietta, give us some good news. Did your welders show up? I've been thinking about you and sweet dreams and just hoping that everything will work perfectly there where you are with the workers, the weather, that everything is going to be exactly the way it needs to be for you. Chiche, good morning. Oh, well, I'm glad you got that worked out, TJ. Thank you for being here with us this morning. I came in very late because I was trying to get on and the internet was not working where I was. And so then I finally got my phone connected and it told me I had no service. So yeah, it's been a morning of technical problems, but I knew I had to get it straightened out because I'm doing the meditation on Enlightened World in another hour. So it had to come together, and I just asked the angels to let it all fall into place, and it did. So thank you all for coming in this morning to say hello and to see how everybody's doing and share your I am stories, share your burdens, share whatever it is that's on your heart this morning so we can all go into the rest of our day knowing how our family is doing, getting the family news today. It is Wacky Wednesday, so if anybody has something funny that you'd like to share, we'd all love to be lifted up by laughter today. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Julie Kiss. And Sally says, I am a breath of love, support, and inspiration flowing with the ebbs and tides of life. I love that. Marietta said, no, the welders ghosted us again yesterday, even after they told us they would be here. We haven't heard from them yet this morning. Oh, this is something we really need to put our energy into and get that taken care of for you. Are they the only welders? Are they the only game in town? Or is there somebody else that maybe you can contact and that would step up and be there for you? If I knew how to do it, I'd come there and do what you need, but I don't. And I don't know the area where you're at, but maybe there's some resources. Maybe there's somebody that does know that special person that would step up for our Marietta and help her with her boat. Suzanne says, I am hopeful and abundant. I like that one. I am hopeful. You know, it means that we are stepping in faith and we have that hope. We know that something good is on its way. Something good is going to happen today. Let's make that our motto today. Something good is going to happen today. And let's step out in that declaration and hold that out there as truth. So Marietta, I want you to do that also. Just keep saying something good is going to happen today. And then whatever that looks like, whatever comes to you, just rejoice, just be grateful, be happy, and laugh. Use the laughter. Laughter raises the vibration. And it was the best thing we can do is just really enjoy being able to laugh, having our sense of humor. If we don't have a sense of humor, we don't have anything, because life just becomes a chore and we can't see the good when we can't laugh. Let's see what Sally says. I was awake at 4:44 this morning. Well, I was awake at your 4:44. I'm still in mountain time. I'm coming toward Eastern, but not quite there yet. So yes, I was awake at that same time, Sally. You were awake only to find that I was shut out of my phone. My phone was frozen on the screen where you want to turn it off, but it couldn't turn it off and I couldn't do anything. The only thing I could do was make an SOS call. All I could do was laugh it off, and gotta love technology at this point in time. You gotta love technology. Yeah, my phone did that one day last week. I couldn't shut it off and I couldn't do anything with it. I don't remember how I finally got it to shut down. But it did eventually. It stopped. And I don't know what the deal is with that, with the phones acting up like that with technology. But yeah, it's a very strange thing, isn't it? Sally says, we had to YouTube how to get this shut off so I can have my phone back. Well, what did you find? Inquiring minds want to know. I can't remember what happened with mine, what I finally had to do. I don't know. It's I've got tired brain this morning. I don't have tired brain a lot. This morning I do. I think it's just the exhaustion of the road and traffic and just this part of the journey where I've left behind the area that I was so enamored with. I absolutely fell in love with the Rocky Mountains, and it's in my heart. So as I was leaving those mountains and just looking at how beautiful they are, it was tugging on my heart, I have to say, and physically leaving Ruth behind, Ruth Anderson, who is so dear to me and such a soul sister. But I also have the excitement of coming to see some of you, and I will be there soon in some of these places, and I will be with my family soon in Kentucky. I'm going to stop in and visit with them before I hit New York. Sally says, if it ever happens to you, you have to hit the volume button up and down and then hold the power button. Well, that's how I turned my phone off. But it didn't. It wouldn't do anything. Then Paulson, good morning. Press the up volume and on off switch at the same time. My niece taught me that one and it works. Mine wouldn't do anything. That's how I turn my phone off, is the up button and the power button at the same time, or the on off switch. And yeah, it got to a sticky point where nothing was happening. And I can't remember. I think I just kind of walked away from it because I couldn't deal with it and just left it. And then eventually, when I did it again, it went all the way off. So I don't know. I don't have answers this morning. I only have questions, no answers. So Wacky Wednesday. Anybody else want to have a laugh? Anybody have something light that you want to share and lighten up the vibration? And let's go ahead and share if you have any burdens as well. Whatever your prayer requests are, just put that in. Oh, I'm sorry, TJ. TJ lost everything, all the contacts, Facebook and everything. Well, if it was, I don't know if you had an iPhone, but the iPhones, they back everything up to the cloud. And I know when I get a new phone, all they have to do is just download that from the cloud, and I have everything in my phone that I had before. So as long as you do the backups, and I have mine just to do it automatically because I can never remember that. But yeah, that's the beauty of the iPhone, is that you do have that backup. Jasmine, good morning. Oh, it's good to see you too, Jasmine. And Sally says it's more of a 3-move sequence. First you hit the up, let go of that, then hit the down, let go of that, then hit the power and hold the power until you see the Apple sign. Yeah, that's normally the way that my phone turns off, all the way off. But yeah, I don't know how I probably did just keep messing with it until I hit the right sequence. Rick, good morning to you. How's our Josie, and how is her cousin that had the seizure? We haven't heard anything, so we're hoping that prayers going up, we're able to bring in the angels to help with that situation. And did Josie make it home safely and hopefully not too shaken up from her plane ride? Please give her our love and tell her that we all lift her up in love and joy. That I know that grief will take a while for her, but we all surround her with love. And let's add her into our prayer circle. TJ said, no, it wasn't. Deirdre and everyone, please send me a friend request. You shouldn't have lost your ability on Facebook just because the phone went. You should be able to just go to Facebook and have all of your information that's there. Just because the phone dies doesn't mean Facebook dies. I think you're probably still connected, TJ. So go check that out. And we're here. We're right here. That's why I didn't just give up this morning. I knew I needed to come on at least for a few minutes and check in and see how everybody's doing and let you know that I'm okay. And I'm in Kansas. I'm looking at a map of the United States here where I'm at. So yeah, I'm about halfway, I think, to where I need to be. And I'll be coming into Kentucky over the next few days and spend some time there. I'm going to try to come and visit my brother, James, who I believe is in a rehab facility. So I don't know if they will let me in. But I don't know what they're doing as far as visitors these days in any facility. But if I can, I'm going to go see him, and please pray for him still and for all of my biological family that I'm hoping I get to see some of them and put my arms around them and see how they're doing. So Billy, if you're listening to this, you know that I'm on my way and that I will be coming to see you. All right, so any prayer requests, go ahead and put those in the comments and let's lift each other up this morning. That's what we're here for. Even though it's Wacky Wednesday, we care about each person and we take each prayer very seriously. We all hold you in our arms when you have something going on. So let's remember those that we always put in the prayer circle. Let's remember our ones that are traveling and anyone who's going through something like Stacy and her son Josh. And let's lift Josh up. Suzanne, we're going to lift you up for your vertigo and hoping that you're going to find that right combination of whatever will help you with that. Marietta, we're putting you in for emotional peace of mind and having those welders show up for you and have the work completed on Sweet Dreams that needs to be completed. Let's put in Mother Gaia. Let's put in our Leo and Leo's friends, DJ Blaze and Lakshmi, both needing transplants. Let's lift up Leo and all of his beautiful energy and let him find his place in the world. He has so much to offer, and let's lift him up for that. And Rick said Josie's cousin is stable, some kind of neurological problem. And thanks everyone for your prayers. Josie is okay, just a little worn out. Well, let's definitely lift her up this morning, holding her in love and light, and just let her know that she is so loved and we all care how she's doing and about her family and all of her family. Let's put them all in there for that grief process they're going through with losing their loved one. I'd love to put my spiritual family that I just connected with in Georgia, put them all in there. I'm going to be seeing them on my way when I start coming down south. But there's some that are traveling right now. They're going back to the reservation. Chief Golden Light Eagle, for those of you who didn't know, he transitioned 2 days ago, and they're having his funeral this weekend. So some of the Georgia family is going to travel back across the country to be there with the tribe as they honor and remember their beloved leader. And let's please remember and keep his family in our prayers and keep them lifted up. This was a hard one for me. It was really hard to hear that news. Somebody that I had just found this beautiful teacher in my life. And he was in my life for a minute, and that was it. And you know, sometimes that's the case. Sometimes people come in for just that minute and they leave such a huge impact on us. They touch our lives, and we know that we were supposed to meet them. We were supposed to be in their energy. And it was a soul connection. So I know that I'm still going to be in touch with him. And I think it was our Jean Lorio yesterday that said, well, now you have a chief as a spirit guide. And actually, I have 2 chiefs as spirit guides now. So yes, I would love all of your energy prayers for me to help me to get through this time of trying to understand that loss. And it's not easy. It's not easy when you're so excited about learning from somebody and being in their presence and enjoying their beautiful energy and humor. He was so funny, just being with them and not having the ability to do that anymore. So I'm asking for prayers for the family and the close friends. He was very well known, not just there in South Dakota in the tribe, but he was very well known worldwide for what he channeled through from spirit as far as the stars, symbols, information about your guides and who's guiding, who's coming through. So if you ever get a chance, just Google Chief Golden Light Eagle, and you'll find so much information and knowledge that he brought through to us. And Jasmine's putting herself in the prayer circle today to heal all body pain. Yes, yes. And Suzanne says, thank you. Yes, please put my daughters as well in the prayer circle. Prayers for you, Teri, and your family, our family here, Gaia, peace, love, and compassion. Thank you. And Sally says, prayers for all here, our families and our friends as well. May peace come to all of us. And I don't see Prachetta on. TJ, Jasmine is here. And so happy to see you, Jasmine. Hope, thank you for being here. Hope says prayers for you, Teri, that you will be able to see your brother. Prayers for the entire Angelic River family. May we all continue to be blessed with an abundance of health and wealth. Special prayers for Jason Juggler Carty. Let's lift him up every day for that miracle to take place in his life. And Hope, we're going to put you in there, you and Zena, in our prayer circle. Thank you so much for coming on with us this morning. Jasmine says, peace and well-being for all. And Sally says, I think Chief transitioned so he could go in and be a guide for you and your future. So just hold on. And I think you're going to meet up with him again. Oh, I know I am. I know I can already feel that energy, the humor especially. He was so funny and just really quick-witted. So everything, you were smiling the whole time that you were around him and in his presence. Let's please remember his family. There were 18 siblings in his family. So this is a huge loss for them to lose this leader of the family and the leader of the community. It was Chief Golden Light Eagle TJ, that's who left his physical body 2 days ago. And he had been ill. He'd been in ICU pretty much since we did the Sundance. Since it ended, he wasn't feeling well, and they put him in and put him on oxygen. And the family had to make that tough decision a couple of days ago to release him. Yes, it is a loss. It definitely is a loss for the community, for the world, because he was such a bright light. But let's lift up the family and know, as Sally said, that we haven't seen the last of this chief. I know he's going to come flying in on his eagle wings and let all of us know his presence is still very much guiding us. All right, so let's do a quick meditative prayer. I know we're way over, and let's remember everyone who didn't come in. I know I started it late, so I apologize for any difficulties of anyone finding it this morning, but I'm glad that you did come in. Those of you that are here, thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for holding each other. And let's just go into our hearts, remembering all the prayers that were put out there in the prayer circle. Every one of you I'm placing in that prayer circle. And those that I get to meet up with along the way, I'm so happy that I'm going to be able to be where you are and to love on you and to just hold you in my heart. Thank you. Thank you. And calling in the angels for road safety on this part of the trip. Donna, good morning. Thank you for being here. All right. So let's go into our hearts. Just take a deep breath in. Envision that circle. See it as this big, expanding hula hoop of energy. And just see every person that's inside of the hoop. Just go to each one, every name that has shown up on your screen, every name that's been mentioned and brought into the circle. Just put your arms around them. Just say, I love you. I bless you. I want only the best for you. So whatever is for your best and highest good, that's what I ask to be brought forward at this time. Breathe in again and hold that love. You're in that circle. So you have just received so much love from everyone here. Love from the angels, love from spirit. And let's all look at this beautiful planet that we're residing on, our Mother Gaia. And let's send energy down into Gaia. Let's send love and wishes and hopes for peace, for joy, that we may have more laughter. We may have more good times together where we sit with each other and we just love on each other. Let's make that our prayer that we use with each footstep that we take. Every time you put your foot down on Gaia, just send that down to her. Send the prayers for joy. Lifting our Mother Gaia up, that she may be renewed and refreshed. We're getting ready to have a full moon time. The tides are affected. Energy of Earth is affected. The crystalline center of Mother Earth is renewed and rejuvenated and sending out more of its powerful energy to us. So let's ask for Mother Gaia to receive that love, to receive the bathing of that full moon, to to hold each of us as we walk on her back, to hold us in love, and to let us know that we are her children and that she loves us. Let us feel that love every time we connect in with her, whether we're walking or sitting or lying or standing. Just feel the love coming up from our mother. Let's all just be nourished today. Let that be what this prayer is. For it to come up to our circle, to nourish each person that's there. And let's ask the angels to take our prayers, whatever's on our heart, whatever we're asking for or about, to take those directly up to our Creator, asking them all to be answered for the best and highest good of each person. That whatever is needed, we can open our eyes to it because it's already here. Help us to see it, to feel it, to understand it. And let's give gratitude, so much gratitude to the angels, to Christ consciousness, Divine Mother, to our Creator, who loves us so unconditionally. May we model ourselves after that. May we hold no judgment for any person. May we not be critical of any person, but show only love. Remember our motto, only love is welcome here. Only love is what we want to fill our hearts with. Everything else will fall into place. If we focus on the love, then we're focusing on the only thing that lasts eternally. When we leave our body, that's where we're going. We're going into the love. So spread it far and wide. The more you give, the more you get. So keep giving that love. Keep sharing it out to each other. And let's do that now. Let's do our heart telephone. Sorry, I was distracted by a troll that I need to get rid of. Let's do our heart telephone where we just shine love and light to each other in gratitude. So envisioning that you're holding each other, you're in that circle and you're holding hands. You're going to say to each other, thank you, I love you. So on the count of 3, 2, 1, thank you, I love you. Thank you, everybody, for being here this morning. And yes, I am waiting also to get to India, Jasmine, and waiting for that to happen. I know it will happen. I have that in my heart, and I can feel that discussion, conversation with the Dalai Lama. I can feel that happening already. Thank you, I love you. I see your beautiful words, and thank you for placing me in your hearts and in your prayers for travel safety. I love you. Here's our song. Let's go have that beautiful day.
If you're in a hurry,
with her and to do that. Thank you, everybody.